Hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well. So a lot of things to run through on my list today, so I'll try to make it as quick as I possibly can. First of all, I returned all of your essays earlier, the robot essays. Saw a lot of good things. I saw a few that missed the mark in a lot of cases because people got caught up talking about the film rather than analyzing the character. So in some cases, there was a lot of plot summary and not enough information about that character and what that character says about technology, how things fit into our popular culture, how we view technological advances, all those things. So and do pay close attention with the essay assignments to make sure that you are fulfilling the prompt. A few things that I noted, make sure that you use precise wording. This is especially important when we talk about technology. When you're talking about technology, be precise about what kind of technology you're referring to. I know that I tend to get on y'all's nerves because I say, what technology? Which one are you talking about? So please make sure to make it clear what you're referring to. When broad statements are made like, oh, because of the increase in technology, blah 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 is a problem. We need to know what kind of technology you're talking about. Yes, technology has increased, but technology is a very broad term. So, are you talking about computing? Are you talking about internet technology? Are you talking about phones? Like, what exactly is it that you're talking about? Make sure when you use sources, any source that appears on your Works Cited page should be cited within the essay. Vice versa, anything cited within the essay should be on the Works Cited page. If you need help with paraphrasing, quoting, proper citation, please, please, please get assistance from the Writing and Reading Center. They do offer the online writing lab, but they also offer one-on-one tutoring sessions. If you need help with source use, you need to get a one-on-one session. You can use their drop-in hours or you can make an appointment. So if you go to the Writing Center site, there's a link under the resources section of our course. You can get some assistance from them there. But again, overall, things looked good. Interesting statements you all made. Learned about some new characters, learned about some new movies and TV shows, so that was pretty exciting. There were a couple I had not heard of. And I saw some cool new takes on some of the characters that I've seen information about before. So I really enjoyed reading those essays. I'm sorry it took me so long. So then moving forward to the Career Outlook essay. I'm almost done with the proposals. I'm up to the folks who were submitting late last night, so I'll get those back to you as soon as I can. So keep in mind with the Career Outlook essay that we're focusing on the technological impacts to the career. Some of the interview questions I've seen and some of the focus that I've seen in a couple of these proposals has not been about technological change, but has been more about just interviewing somebody about the work they do. Remember that we're focusing on technological impact, what's changing that field, how the job outlook may change, how the job itself may change based on technology. And I talked about threats, I talked about opportunities, and it may be a mix of those things. So if you are interviewing and you didn't run your questions by me or you want some help with your questions, please get them to me tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, I mean Thursday. I recognize some of you may not be watching this today or tomorrow. If you want feedback on that, just get it to me before the end of the workday on Thursday, and I'll be sure to give you some feedback. If you're not doing an interview, I know some of you have firsthand knowledge. Also, check out the trade journals. You can access a lot of trade journals through the library's databases. When I say a trade journal, it's a journal that is for folks who work in a particular field, and many fields have them. So I would highly recommend that so that you'll have some source material to back up your points. So we moved through the end of Second Machine Age. A lot of you had some really interesting things to say in the journals last week about what's going on with education, where you think work is going, how you think all of these things will change, and what we should do about that. And I really enjoyed reading those last week. So we're moving on to The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. I know a lot of you are plowing through that book. I really love this book. I read it before I was even teaching this class. I just inhaled the book over the course of a day or two one summer, the year after it came out. it covers a lot of problems that we're facing from a technological standpoint and just as a nation. Inequities in socioeconomic status, inequities in education, inequities in healthcare. And these are problems that, as Second Machine Age pointed out, they can be exacerbated by technology, but they could potentially also be solved by technology. So I hope that you all are enjoying the book. There are parts of it that are pretty emotionally wrenching, but I do believe it is a worthwhile text for this course and just for people in general. There is a great film version of it that came out a couple years ago, and I've seen pieces of it. I haven't sat down and watched the whole film, but from everything I've seen, it tracks really closely with the book. So for some of you, if you want to move on to that after you finish the text, I never recommend replacing a text with a film, but for those of you who would like to also experience the film, certainly do recommend doing so. Let's see. One more thing. I have one more thing on my list. I lost track on my list. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we'll call it there then. I can always pop back on with another video later. So, Career Outlook essay is due in week 6. You do have the option of a little bit of time off for the holiday. If you want to work ahead, feel free to go ahead and do so. Remember, we've got the excerpts from Brave New World and 1984, and we have Moon to watch. Just as a reminder, if anybody wants to come watch my copy of Moon on campus, if you make an appointment with me Monday through Thursday between 10 and 4:30, as in we'd have to have it wrapped up by 4:30. I'm glad to get that set up for you, either in my building here, or we could potentially do it over at the library. There are some viewing rooms over there. There's one more thing that I forgot, and I'm annoyed with myself, and I can't find it on my list, so I may well be back. As you're working on the Career Outlook essay, just again, please use the Writing and Reading Center, especially if you feel that you need some assistance with your work. If you just feel like you need some kind of a run through to make sure everything's working, you can use the online writing lab, but if you need one-on-one help, it's available both in person and online. I'm also happy to meet with you. Office hours have been mighty lonely on Tuesday afternoons. I'm also available other times. So if you would like to drop in to talk to me in person or online, I'm happy to do it. So a couple of you have from time to time emailed me and said, hey, can I meet you in the office? And I've said, yes, right here. And have dropped into the virtual office. I appreciate that. I'm happy to do it. So I want to help. I want to be a resource. So if you need help, please definitely get in touch. So we'll say that's it for now. Maybe I'll drop back in tomorrow or Monday with another video when I find my missing sticky note. I'm working with a string of sticky notes, and I think one fell off. So you all take care, and I hope you have a good weekend. If I can help, please let me know. Thanks.